live, it's like I hit the button. Oh, it says we're live. Hi, everybody.
We are live. The book is live. Co-authors are here. Depending on what channel you're coming from, either Coach Deb's channel, Angie Norris's channel, or Alicia Little's channel, welcome to the Clubhouse Guidebook book release. I was going to say train, but we just got off the train, and now we are making the official announcement that the first Clubhouse book is now live and ready to be picked up. Yay!
Yay! Oh, I've got my round of applause.
Oh, good.
I have to put that in.
Very high tech. So I'm Coach Deb, one of the authors. I have all three of us just released it's released, and all three of us are the co-authors, and the foreword was written by none other than Perry Belcher. So Deborah Cole, Angie Norris, and Alicia Little wrote the first book on Clubhouse. It is called Clubhouse Guidebook, and we're making the announcement to all of our friends. You can go grab it now. It's the shortcut is clubhousebook.com, and Angie's pointing to the bottom. Clubhousebook.com. The first comment, welcome. And actually, I have to note Rigor from You Do It, his brand. I love his brand on YouTube. He's a famous YouTube influencer. He was in the house the second we hit this this stream, this podcast, like 10 minutes ago. So thank you, Rigor. You Do It. I love the Q50 Cent into Clubhouse. Angie's a former musician. I think that's one of your side talents, singing, songwriting. So maybe we can recruit Angie to do a little song in the future. Not today. Making a quick announcement. We're going to be in and we're going to be out. Hashtag that's what she said. No, that's what he said. Yep. We're just excited. It is 1/21/21. Been writing this book as the third book in the social media trilogy series. The first one was, I should bring it out here. First book was Secrets of Online Persuasion. It was all about blogs, podcasting, and in fact, video marketing, literally right when YouTube came out. That's why YouTube's not really on the name. And yes, the tagline after Secrets of Online Persuasion, it said, to talk about thousands, and people are like, why didn't you put millions? I'm like, because millions of people weren't on YouTube yet. So that was the first book on social media marketing. And then the first book on Twitter ever was Twitter Revolution back in 2008, when I was predicting that, yes, Twitter would go mainstream. In fact, I said, you'd see celebrity athletes, Hollywood celebrities, and yes, even presidents would use it. But please don't kill the messenger. Please don't kill the messenger. I just saw the use of it by politicians, by Hollywood celebrities, and professional athletes. And it's the same thing today that I'm super excited with my co-authors. We were able to bring the third social media revolution book in this trilogy series, Clubhouse Guidebook. And this time, I've always had co-authors, by the way, but these women were fabulous. It made this book let me point to the right one, this book that much better. Thank you, Angie Norris. Thank you, Alicia Little. I'm going to hand it over to one of you to pick up, talk a little bit about what is in Clubhouse Guidebook. Angie.
What is in it? Well,
what questions do we answer? What do we talk about?
I mean, there's a lot of tips and tricks and hacks. There's also a guide on how to navigate a room, moderate a room, be an audience member, how to make money. I mean, I can go on and on and on. We put, how many pages is it?
250 pages.
250 pages worth of value just to help you get going, to harness the power of this amazing game-changing audio-only, invite-only app. And so I'm excited. I was just so blessed to be a part of this project, because just by having conversations, you're connecting on Clubhouse, we're having conversations, and we turned our conversations into helping other people with Clubhouse. So I am just floored. Good job, ladies.
Yay.
Round of applause here.
There's somebody who said, I just bought it. Thank you so much. Yay.
Yes, thank you.
You Do It said, I added this to my Amazon influencer store under knowledge list. Thank you. We love you. Greg says, congratulations. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg Moore.
Kareen said, I need an iPhone first. Come on, Kareen. iPhone or iPad, get it. Let's go. Let's go. You can get the book now so that when you do get your phone, you're like in the know. You're all in the know. Don't you agree, Angie?
Absolutely. You're going to want to be in the action and then get your friends in too.
I'm seeing all the FOMO, right? Where Kareen's like, I need the book. Like all the Android users are like, come on. But we literally listed it for like $3 for this first day that we're releasing it. The price will go up obviously in the future, but it's not right now. We wanted all of our friends, our clients, and quite honestly, there's a little bit of a selfish reason for us writing the book. It's so that we don't have to have hours and hours and hours of conversation about why we love Clubhouse. You may have heard me talking about Clubhouse in August. I didn't talk about it too much because it wasn't available to the general public. And then in October, Alicia and I started talking about it. She popped on and I'm like, trust me, this is going to be hot. Join, go get your username. So I'm going to tell you the same thing right now, January 21st of 2021, get your username, at least get the Clubhouse username, even if you are an Android user. Lock that up. If you are an iPhone, get on Clubhouse now. We'll talk. Oh, we actually talk about a hack to get an invite. So if you're wondering, well, I need an invite because it's an invite-only app, we talk about how to do that, a few backdoor strategies on getting an invite. In fact, we just hopped off a video from our Facebook group where we got another round of people invites through the back door. And You Do It says, and just the first Clubhouse book using the buy one click. Yes, thank you. Oh, just bought what did he say? Oh, and then, added it to the knowledge base list and the first Clubhouse book. Awesome, awesome. Oh, and we've got a birthday boy in the house. Oh, Juan. Welcome. Happy birthday.
Birthday boy.
All right, let's sing to him. You ladies ready? Happy birthday.
Yay. There we go. Just fun. Yeah, I'm not singing online. No, we don't want to break the stream, Alicia. No. Angela Williams, thank you. We actually just saw you post a comment as we ended the last broadcast in the private Facebook group, and I'll let Angie tell everyone where they can go to get that and get all the hacks we've been sharing. Just bought the book, but used my husband's Amazon account. Can I still get my bonus, Alicia Little? Absolutely. Oh, Alicia, tell them what to type in the comments if they got it, because we've got bonuses, of course.
Once you get the book, just type "got it" in the comments. We'll find you and we'll make sure you get the bonuses. And if you want to write down the webpage to go to in a few days, it's going to be clubhouseguidebook.com. And that's the page that's going to have all of the bonuses on it. So we'll just ask you to upload your receipt and then you will get some amazing bonuses. The bonuses are a walkthrough, like step-by-step walkthrough on Clubhouse. What are the other 2 bonuses, Angie?
We have some software that we're giving away that will send unlimited birthday messages to your friends on autopilot and increase engagement on your Facebook and LinkedIn pages. So we're going to give that away. We have a couple other secret bonuses as well. I'm really excited because the onboarding or the overview that Alicia put together is mind-blowing.
Oh, thank you, Angie.
Once again, she used the Norris method.
I know. We love her. Somebody said they got it. Got to get in one of those trains. So just go to clubhousetrain.com, get in our Facebook group, and if you need an invite, you can get it in one of our trains. Our trains are Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Can I show the video?
Yes, cue video. Go ahead.
Video. Ready? Here we go, guys. Hey, are you looking for an invitation to Clubhouse, the hottest new app on the planet?
Come join us live with our invite train as we get you in Clubhouse. All you have to do is join us right here live in this group at the date
and time we're doing the train, and we will get you into Clubhouse. Get ready and come ride the Clubhouse invite train. Woo-hoo.
That is the collaboration of recording in 3 different locations all around the United States, from West Coast in California to East Coast in Atlanta, Georgia, and in between, Angie, where are you?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. I always forget about the flyover states. Sorry. That is the awesome graphic prowess of our graphics queen, Angie. So super talented. I love that train. And I love the video that Alicia created. So again, this collaboration of writing the book, we've got a lot of things yet to come with this, but right now we just wanted to jump on after a very long day, a long week. We've been exhausted getting the book done, reformatted, changes, last minute stuff till like midnight. One of our writers was up till 3 a.m. because she's over in Jamaica. So thank you to our writers. Thank you to our book designers. We want to Julie Broad from Book Launchers. Thank you for all the tips. We are now, you'll be very proud, the #1 new release. So thank you. Thank you for all those tips. Scott S. Bell, thank you for telling me, or actually asking a powerful question back in August when I was super excited. I was on Clubhouse and I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to see this. This is what it does. And he was on an Android, so he was getting a little FOMO. And he goes, he writes the question. He goes, so Coach Deb, are you going to be writing the first book on Clubhouse? And I'm like, boom, grabbed the name, clubhousebook.com back in August. And I knew I would write it. I compiled the research. I kept researching. And then just 4 weeks ago, these 3 ladies and I said, hey, let's just do this as a joint project. Angie had these awesome tips and hacks. Alicia had these awesome tips and hacks. Angie had what I like, I think it was chapter 22. It's 20 things she learned in the first week of being on Clubhouse. And when I saw how good of a writer, and I don't know if that's that's why we have a copy editor, I was like, oh my gosh, you have to put your chapter in. And I've done that in the past with other books, is like get a chapter in. Mari Smith wrote a chapter in Twitter Revolution. And I thought that's what it would be, but we just started collaborating on such an awesome level that this project literally came together. Yes, when I say 3 weeks, got it up. So thank you, ladies. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Alicia. I love you. So, Alicia, where should they get the book? What do they need to do? We want to wrap this up. Not, we don't want to be too late, but let's share a few tips too if people are just doing Clubhouse.
First of all, thank you so much to my girl Nikisha. She just said, got my copy. So Nikisha, thank you so much. Write down the URL. I'll send you an email, but clubhouseguidebook.com. Revisit that page in a few days, and you're going to see a whole bunch of bonuses up on that page. So Johnny was the one who had gotten the book as well. So Johnny, thank you so much for getting the book. Jean-Paul says, thank you so much for the bonuses. Yes, you'll get some amazing bonuses. So if you haven't gotten the book yet, go to clubhousebook.com and get the book. There's a few reasons you should get this book today. One, to be in the know today is absolutely amazing. It's got everything that you need to know and so much more. I was telling Deb and Angie that if it was just me writing the book, it would just be the walkthrough. It wouldn't have all the intellectual stuff like Deb put in, and Angie too put in so much, intellectual stuff in this book. I was like, very interesting. We put together some hacks and it came together very well. So I'm really proud of this book and really proud of the collaboration. So that's one reason you should get it. You will be in the know and have so much information on Clubhouse. You'll be excited to participate. The second reason you should get it is because we are really working hard for the #1 bestseller. So we've got a bestseller badge already. We want to get it in some other categories, and we need your help. So this is our cry for your help. You are our friends. Thank you, Deb.
I'm just going to be scrolling through the book as you're chatting.
All right. You are our friends. We love you and we need you. So do me a favor, do Angie a favor, do Deb a favor, and go to clubhousebook.com. Get the book today. We are working on getting as many sales as we can 24 hours after the book goes live so that we can get some of these bestseller badges. So if you love us as much as we love you, Angie, say it.
We love you so much. You have no idea. We put our heart and soul into this book for you because we want you to have the same experience that we're having in the party on Clubhouse. So I am so excited for you to get a copy of this. It's going to be amazing. Once you start reading through it, it's actually a fast read once you start getting into it because it really chunks down how to get going ASAP, even within your first hour of being on Clubhouse.
Ooh, here's, I think, maybe the most important thing. Our editor was talking about this. She goes, this is, first of all, my favorite image in the book, because I think she did something to the images, over 300 images, but she said this one was her favorite. And this is so important to show you all, because there's been misinformation online, go figure, about what is the right Clubhouse app to use. This is the right icon to click on when you download the app. It is not, I repeat, not purple, not purple. Entrepreneur Magazine just released another article like 2 days ago, January 18th, I think, with the wrong Clubhouse app logo. It is not purple. It doesn't look like these two little flags, not purple, wrong. This is the one that is the right one. It's a black and white image. You click on that. That is the right app to download. And if it doesn't say, oh, you're waiting for the invite, it's the wrong one. Like, we were hearing people in the Clubhouse are like, oh, I'm in. That was easy. Like, no.
People that have the app that's riding off of this, they must be so happy. They're like,
right?
Yeah, our app is getting so much traction. We're all like,
on their homepage now, for the wrong app, they literally say, this is not the app you're looking for.
Really?
They know. Yeah. So it's like, not the droid you're looking for. So, but I love Kanisha Tucker. Yes, you're going to get an iPhone soon. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Angie, why, we were just talking about this in the train group. Why do we encourage people to get on Clubhouse, whether they have an iPhone or, like, my buddy Scott literally has been an Android user for so many years, as long as I've known him, which is about 10, 15 years. And he went out and got an iPad and then got a phone number connected to it just to join Clubhouse. What are some of the reasons that that you're seeing people get benefit from being on Clubhouse? Like, why join? Is it really that hot, or is it just a fad?
It's really hot. Right now, we live in a society where we can't connect in person. And so we're starving for that human interaction. We're starving for good, deep, vulnerable conversations. And what Clubhouse has done for me and many that I've talked to is bring that to light and give us an opportunity, a platform to connect on a deeper level. I have built a know, like, and trust factor for myself on Clubhouse within less than a few hours. What took me months to build on other platforms. And so you get in, you get like-minded people, you start to see the connections happen. The followers are going to follow you. You don't even have to lead with what you do. You lead with who you are, your tone, how you speak, how you relate. I've had a room running every day for 30 days, and we've had tears, we've had prayers, we've had awesome tips on books. I mean, we've covered topics all over the place. And you know what? It's so cool to have conversations with real people through this app, because we're connecting, and that's what we're good at, right? Humans need interaction, and Clubhouse is bringing it to you. If you're looking for sales, there's ways to make money, and our book talks about that. You can get on Clubhouse and make sales as well. But honestly, for me, the connections I've made, people who I thought were long lost friends in the online space, I've rekindled those friendships because we're now all in the party on Clubhouse. So I'm just going to tell you that the fear of missing out, FOMO, is real. People are having it when they're on Android. Mm-hmm. I think it's worth the investment to go ahead and get a device that you can get on this now, because the faster you get in, the faster you experience it, and the more connections you're going to make.
And I'm going to show Jean-Paul Thompson's comment, because she's asking a question. I think we need to answer this for all the people who are not yet on Clubhouse. Mm. And honestly, Alicia, when you joined in October, I'm like, okay, how do we talk about something that really no one can get? Because you get one stingy invite to share. And once it went out, if it went to the wrong person, poof, it was gone. It's not like they're like, oh, well, let's get you another one. No, it's gone. So it was a coveted invite. People are charging for them. Please don't buy it. Again, don't go buy an invite. Don't bribe people. We'll help you. We'll help you. We have a Facebook group. We will help you get in. There are a lot of hacks. We actually teach you how to get in. So a couple people here, I said, oh, I'm waiting for my son's iPhone. Rigor said that, yes, We will help you get in. There's hacks there. And Rigor, I will personally give you one of my invites because I love you, man. You're doing great things on YouTube. So Jean-Paul asks, I haven't gotten all the information about Clubhouse yet, but what exactly is Clubhouse? It sounds really cool. Alicia, what is Clubhouse? What's Clubhouse?
First of all, you should get the book because we took 3 weeks of our time to answer that question. What is Clubhouse?
True.
And the answer is in that book. Clubhouse is an audio-based app that is the hottest social network right now. If you haven't heard about it, that's just because you haven't heard about it yet, but you will. So get the book, be in the know. We took 3 weeks to answer that question. It's only $2.99 on Amazon right now. But I promise you that this book, it will not only answer the question, what is Clubhouse, but it'll answer the question, how do I use it? You know, what does everything on here mean? How do I build my brand on Clubhouse? How do I monetize Clubhouse? How do I represent myself the best? And why in the world should I even be on Clubhouse, right? So there's a lot of really great case studies and just examples that will pull it all together for you. And if you can't tell our excitement right now, like we love Clubhouse, we're so excited about it, and you should be too. So hi, Casey. I see her message. So what is Clubhouse? 250 pages of answers to that question are at clubhousebook.com.
For a mere $3 right now.
What fun it is.
I love that, Alicia, where you're like, yeah, we answered that in 250 pages, right? It's not, so it's a how-to book, and a lot of the, well, what is PTR? What is, how do you get on stage on Clubhouse? How do you start a room? How do you start a club? And then how to name it. Also your profile name. So quite honestly, even if you're not on yet and you haven't gotten an invitation, read the book first, because we go over choosing your name, because you're going to only be able to change it once. It's not like all these other platforms you can change your name. So if you have an alias like me with Coach Deb, I was able to do that actually once it went public. In the beginning, it was just your full name. But then once it went public, they allowed a few changes, right? Because we see a lot of people, like I'm not one of these Hollywood celebs that have like a one name, you know, like LL Cool J or MC Hammer, who, by the way, yes, they're on it. They have the virtual dinner party. It's literally like over the summer, Alicia and I and Angie were talking about this, like, oh my gosh, I'm in the room. We keep saying in the room where it happens, and you're hearing these people just shoot the, what's the word that we can use in a groovy, peachy way, right? They're just chatting. Right? They're just talking story, as they say in Hawaii. They're just talking story with one another. And you're just basically like a fly on the wall eavesdropping. And I think of it like radio meets party lines of the 90s, if you're around in the 90s, you're not millennial, meets webinars and conferences, but interactive. And there's something unique about this. And why I'm excited about it is I'm not an audio person. I like video. Those of you who know me, I had a YouTube channel before Google bought it, and I don't even have access to it because it was started with a Yahoo email address. So that's how much I love video, and I adopted it very early. Podcasting, I started a podcast. Alicia and I, we were talking about this the other day, where we started a podcast and completely abandoned it because we're not really audio people, right? There are some people who just like listening. I like the visuals. Joe Rogan's podcast, I listened to it by video on YouTube up in my upper right corner of one of my monitors. Why I love Clubhouse, even though it's just an audio app on my phone, is number one, it's one of the chapters we talk about, no lipstick is required. So Rigor, you don't have to worry about putting your lipstick on anymore. Secondly, it's because it's not just a talk at you radio show. It's not just a talk at you conference, and it's not just a talk at you podcast. It is interactive, where I get to pull you on stage with me. If you have something to say, there's a little raise the hand button on it, and I get to pull you up and you get to speak with me. And that's what I love about it. That's why I'm excited about it. And that's why when I predicted blogging would go mainstream. It was not going to be a fad. In this first book in 2006, it's because I saw the interactivity, and that's why I got excited about it. And I see the same exact thing. That's why this is now the trilogy in the third book in the New Media Revolution trilogy series, because it is that exciting. And it's been 12 years since I wrote the second book. Julie Broad knows, like, I've been in her book launchers club. I've gone to her influence boot camps, and I'm like, I'm just not getting jazzed about the third book for 10 years until now, until August of 2020, when I joined Clubhouse. I can't tell you how excited I am, but I do tell you in the book, and I go into a little bit more about what I'm sharing right now, how audio is the future. And I love that chapter title that you came up with, Angie. So talk a little bit about audio is the future. It's the first chapter. And by the way, clubhouseconversations.com is going to be where we continue the conversation about Clubhouse. And those of you who are not on Clubhouse yet, you can join us on our blog. It is brand new. There's like 3 articles. We are in the works of updating that. So don't judge us right now, right? It's fast action. What's the expression about not worrying about perfection? And we are building our wings. We jumped off the cliff. We got you the book. And now we're building the wings of the blog and the website and the bonuses. So Angie, talk a little bit about audio is the future.
Absolutely. So we are currently in a video revolution. However, the generations that are coming after us are growing up and being born into an audio only experience. They listen to earbuds while they're doing other stuff. They are talking to Alexa and talking to Siri and Google Voice. They are right into that audio only experience. When it doesn't matter what generation you are, we're having to learn to adapt into an audio only. So for this to happen is going to be just an enhancement of that. The other thing to note is that the generations after us are going to have the most buying power. So if you look at the number of millennials make up 75 million millennials. Now, the baby boomers are 75 million, but between that, Gen X, only 55 million. What does that mean? It means that we're getting ready to go into where the millennials have the most buying power, okay? They are consuming information on video, on streaming, but guess what? Their kids are now in an audio only. So my kids, I have 3 kids, they talk to their phones. They don't type, they don't do anything. They just talk to their phones. They tell Siri. We caught them talking to our router one day saying, Alexa, buy us something on Amazon. And so the point is that as we go into this audio revolution, we have to go where the people are and where they buy. And that is going to be all audio. How many of you guys have smart speakers in your house? How many of you guys have an Alexa? Before we know it, most of the average households are going to have some smart device, and it's going to be an audio enabled device. So this Clubhouse is going to just fit right into that mold. And I'm just so excited about it. So we wrote a chapter about what audio is the future. And guess what? Audio commerce, voice commerce, that's the future. And podcasting has been great, right? But it's a one-way conversation. Clubhouse has the power of podcasting and the power of buying, and it's audio. So you can see where the synergies come together. And as the app adapts, they're going to create ways for you to make money. They're going to create ways to monetize your experience on Clubhouse, audio only. So audio is the future.
Yeah, you saw me celebrating down here. I'm like, yeah.
Audio is the future.
And I get all nerdy when it comes to that type of stuff. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, I that's what I'm excited about. It's that interactivity, right? You get to talk to the people that are listening to your podcast, you know, and I like the feedback. And Perry Belcher was talking about that in his room. I think it was on Monday morning. He's got a club, Growth Hacking. Definitely join his club. And again, it's like the virtual dinner parties on Saturday night, except it's like a coffee clutch at 8 a.m. my time Pacific, so 11 a.m. Eastern. And he talks to all of his internet marketing friends, his digital marketing friends, his physical product store friends. What are they doing? And how are they growing their business? And it's so cool because it's just them talking. I'm talking with them, and we're all talking about what we're doing to each other, and everybody gets to listen in. So I love that, because it was like the celebrity virtual dinner parties on Saturday night that Felicia Horowitz was hosting, or still is, every Saturday night since the summer. Since even before I joined, like, it was one of the hot clubs, and now it's 2, 4, 5,000 people in the room. Perry's doing a similar type of thing, but it's business focused. And one of the things he said in the call on Monday is how he uses Clubhouse to listen. He goes in and he listens to it. So I think that's the other reason why it's going to be so super popular, is because for those of you who can multitask and listen while you're doing housework, listen while you're doing the dishes, while you're doing laundry, while you're driving somewhere, instead of listening to the radio, people are listening to Clubhouse rooms. And he listens. He jumps in all of these random rooms because he gets to go and test the temperature of the water about a product. He's never created a product until he gets feedback from people and knows people want it. He sells products before he makes products. And I love that, because Alicia taught me that, 20 years ago in Ann Arbor. I went to one of her boot camps, and I learned that in order to create a course, you sell the course first and see if there's any interest. And you go, hey, we're going to create this course together with you live. And then that person and persons that join, let's say the 12 people that get to join, it's interactive and it's live, and you get to test. You get to know, is this good? How do I tweak it? How do I make it better? So that when you do sell it, it's a hot product, because you know you've got feedback from people and they like it. So thank you, Alicia, for that tip 20 years ago. I still using it.
You're rocking it. And I just have to say, somebody said thanks for my earrings. Yes, the dollar signs. Us three ladies, we love to make that money on the internet, don't we, ladies? Yep. Yeah.
And don't you have a store that you're going to be teaching people how to make money online with the store? You want to talk a little bit about that?
I'm so excited. So ladies, keep in touch on it. And I'm sure we'll come back and do a live about that and have some fun. Anyway.
I also have to give a quick shout out to Susie. Hello. She and I were chatting on YouTube. We connected again. I think it was in Pat Flynn's group, or Gary V's, one of those. And we connected again online. So for those people who think, you only have like IRL friends, no, you can connect with people online. And Susie loves seeing you, because she was one of my friends that I met in one of the rooms, right on, I was going to say traditional social media, like YouTube. Now we have, the new media with the audio app of Clubhouse. So any final tips that we want to share before we wrap this quick video announcement of our book, other than get the book? Right there.
I'll start off with a tip, and I will say, Clubhouse is an amazing app. Get on it. Get the book. You'll get everything that you need to know about getting on Clubhouse. Look at the different ways that you can monetize Clubhouse. Have a lot of fun with it. The stories that we're hearing are amazing. So make sure that you also join our Facebook group. Easy. Go to clubhousetrain.com, like choo-choo, like train, and you'll get into our Facebook group, where we give out invites to Clubhouse and tips and all sorts of stuff. Ron, it says, just bought the book. Thank you so much. Ron, we love you. Thank you so much. So grab the book. We'll see you inside of our Facebook group, and we look forward to you rocking it on Clubhouse. Angie, turning it over to you.
Yeah, David's in the house. What's up, David? He's in Thailand. Let's go to visit him in Thailand. So,
which I have done, by the way. I have visited David in Thailand more than once. He buys me dinner every time we go. David takes me to this like all-you-can-eat sushi place. I stay there for 4 hours. I just keep going back and back. You didn't have to put that on me like that, Deb. See, Deb is a producer. She's like, you're talking, I'm pushing your first face there. But yeah, we appreciate you, David. Nikisha, binge reading tonight. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Nikisha buys all of my courses, and she is so active in my programs. I appreciate her. Jean-Paul, I just got the book. Yay. Thank you. We appreciate it.
You get a bonus. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. Do you want to talk about the bonuses, Angie?
Yes, we have an awesome overview video that Alicia put together, and it really goes in deep. And I think that what's great about it is you're going to go into Clubhouse thinking, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. When they've made it pretty simple. It's a simple app to use. There's, not a lot of distraction, which is what I like about it. Once you get into a room, you're usually in that room, unless you're a party hopper and you like to jump from room to room to room. But my tip to you guys is to, once you're in, don't be afraid to get on stage. Don't be afraid to immediately start moderating your own room and testing it out. I'm a software junkie. When I buy some piece of software, I will instantly go and start actually using it. And the quicker you get on board, the quicker you're going to actually be an advanced user of Clubhouse. So don't be afraid to talk, have conversations, follow people. Don't be afraid when you come in and you are following whatever they suggested. That is going to shift as your Clubhouse experience goes on. You're going to start following people. Follow me, follow Deb, follow Alicia. The three of us have our usernames in right here, right below. Let's see, on this side, here's mine. And so mine's at Angie Norris. Go follow us. When you follow us, you're going to start seeing our rooms pop up, our clubs pop up. And then the more people you follow, the more you're going to see a shift into what you're interested in. You're like-minded people. That was the whole point of it, and away from the people in the rooms that you don't want to see. So don't be afraid when you come in. Things will shift as you start selecting. The artificial intelligence behind it is actually pretty remarkable. It gives you invites based on activity, how much you moderate, how much you actually invite people. So don't be afraid, get in there, start speaking ASAP. That's my tip for you guys tonight. All right, guys. So what I want to also just ask is, please support us by buying the book in this next 24-hour period, because it helps us remain a bestseller. Number 2, if you liked it, please give us a video testimonial on Amazon. Did you know that is even possible? You can now. Do that, because that helps us. We want to get as many people to embrace and enjoy Clubhouse. So this would help. Thanks, guys, so much. We love you.
Yes. And trust me when we say, if you join today, you'll be thanking us later. And like in our final chapter, you might be like Angie, #Clubhouse obsessed. Quick invitation, other than following us, also join us on the Clubhouse train next Thursday. And we're going to teach you how to set up your profile and how to do intros when you get in the room. So we're going to have weekly video streams just like this in the private group. The way to get into our private group is clubhouseconversions.com. That will help you get into the Facebook group. And I think you now have automatic approval. So you're in. You don't even get approved anymore. You're just in. And then I'll see you on the blog. We're going to start uploading a bunch of those. I'm also taking notes when I am in Clubhouse, so that way those of you who aren't, like Jean-Paul, who just joined here, this was from your group this morning, Angie. Like, you had some great people dropping some awesome wisdom, like Shirley Ellis. You don't impact people with your perfection, right? Stop waiting for things to be perfect. And same thing with Clubhouse. Jump in the room as soon as possible. Join the app. You'll figure it out. You'll love it the second you join, and you're going to be addicted. I think that's the one thing everyone says is, like, they're on Clubhouse for hours. You're going to start seeing this as a trend. One of these AirPods in, and I actually might be in a room. Oh, wow. I think I joined a room earlier. Apparently I got to leave quietly when we were showing that in the Clubhouse train. But I think you're going to start seeing that as a trend, because it's so addictive, because they're dropping such wisdom in these rooms. So get in, get early. And if you have an Android and you're still waiting for it, get the book, learn how to do it. You're going to have the edge. Learn how to do your profile right. Learn how to introduce yourself right. Learn the etiquette and the Clubhouse culture, the things like we were talking earlier, PTR, what are those expressions? We put that all in the book. So thank you so much for your support. Go grab clubhousebook.com today. And again, it's $3 right now. We're trying to do a quick, very, very affordable price, because we're not trying to make money off the book. We're trying to just get it in as many of our clients and friends' hands so that you can join Clubhouse and you're going to get as excited about the app as us. So thank you, everyone. Or shall we say goodbye, ladies? Have they abandoned me? You'll get it. Yes, Lisa. Oh, AJ Johnson. Yes, just bought it. Thank you. Thank you. Joe Jablonski got it too. Yes. Joe, reading the book now. Look at that. Already reading the book. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. No, I guess I'll push the end broadcast.
I was wondering, like, if we both have all our hands